Now, the ANC National Executive Committee's 4-day meeting is wrapping up today. This morning, the party began with a wreath-laying ceremony as part of the commemoration of the 30th anniversary of Oliver Tambo's death. The party is also set to hold a briefing on the configuration of the alliance, COSATU, and the South African Communist Party. Let's go to eNCA senior reporter Siphamandla Goge, who's covering the story for us, and he joins us now live. Sipa, what has come out so far of the NEC meeting?
A number of important agenda items that have been discussed, or rather that have been part of the agenda since Friday. So this is a 4-day meeting of the National Executive Committee of the governing African National Congress. Day one, we saw the discussions centering around the issue of the electricity and energy crisis in the country. ANC NEC member Dr. Kgotsientsho Ramakgopa, who is a deployee of the governing party as the electricity minister, presented to the National Executive Committee of the ANC about proposals to successfully deal with the electricity crisis. The NEC will have to take a decision on that, and we've also seen the NEC meeting of the ANC discussing the issue of coalition governments, what to do with coalition governments, how to handle coalition governments that at times or in most cases are very unstable or unstable, how to ensure that moving forward the ANC negotiates with one voice, there is one national policy on how to deal with the issue of coalitions moving forward. So today, and from yesterday night, the discussion has been about the reconfiguration of the alliance. As we speak, there is a media briefing which is underway, being chaired by Phoebe Potgieter. She's the one who's outlining what the NEC meeting discussed about the reconfiguration of the alliance. Alliance partners, the SACP and COSATU in particular, have been very unhappy with the way the ANC has been leading this alliance as the strategic center, and they would want to see a reconfigured alliance. They have been threatening to go it alone, to contest elections alone if they are not valued by the governing African National Congress, which is leading the alliance. So those are some of the things that have come up of this NEC meeting of the ANC. So today in the morning, the president of the ANC, President Cyril Matamela Ramaphosa, led the event on the wreath-laying ceremony at Oliver Reginald Tambo's gravesite. O.R. Tambo is the ANC's longest-serving president, who kept the ANC together and delivered it strong and united when he came back from exile. But of course, as we speak, the governing party is no longer united, deeply divided. President Ramaphosa basically paying homage to O.R. Tambo. That's what has come out of the ANC NEC meeting so far.
And Sipa, this morning the party held a wreath-laying ceremony, of course, for that the struggle stalwart Oliver Tambo, rather. How did that go earlier?
Indeed, that was a very important event for the ANC because their president, who's their commander-in-chief, had to stand before the gravesite of Oliver Reginald Tambo and pledge to him that they will continue to see that the ANC is united. As you know, that the party has been plagued by a number of internal divisions, disunity and just challenges. So today, President Ramaphosa paying homage to President O.R. Tambo of the ANC, saying they will strive to do better despite the current challenges. Take a listen to the ANC president.
Today we say that for as long as we ensure that the ideals for which Oliver Tambo lived and sacrificed are alive and will not die, and that the ANC too will not die. For Oliver Tambo, the unity of our people and the integrity of our liberation movement was paramount. When the ANC sent him out into exile, into the unknown, to build the movement abroad, he understood as he packed his one bag to leave the country that he had been entrusted to ensure that the movement survives, for that was his mandate, that it survives the brutal onslaught that had been unleashed by the apartheid regime on our movement and on our people. But more than that, he had been entrusted with the task of rebuilding a powerful instrument of national liberation. He understood that no matter the difficulties of the moment, he was to be the glue that would bind our movement together.